Alright guys, I cannot find, and I have looked and looked for the Adventures of Old Mr. Toad. I don't know if I left it at Mom and Dad's, or if it's in the van still, even though I've looked through it more than once. So we're going to go ahead, because I know some of you have been asking, we're going to go ahead and start the Adventures of Chatter the Red Squirrel. If I find Old Mr. Toad in the meantime, I will put it hopefully someplace safe that I remember, and we can start that once we're done, or finish that once we're done, the Adventures of Chatter the Red Squirrel. So, Edward and Gwen are here, and this is by Thornton W. Bergs, and we are going to go ahead, and Winry's here, and start reading. Maybe. Nope, you need to finish your breakfast. Winnie, don't make me remind you.
No whining.
Right, no whining. Chatter the Red Squirrel runs for his life. Chapter 1. Chatter the Red Squirrel had been scolding because there was no excitement. He had been tired. He had even tried to make some excitement by waking Billy... Goodness, I can't read this morning. By waking Bobby Coon and making him so angry that Bobby had threatened to eat him alive. It had been great fun to dance around and call Bobby names and make fun of him. Oh yes, it had been great fun. You see, he knew all the time that Bobby couldn't catch him if he should try. But now things were different. Chatter had all the excitement that he wanted. Indeed, he had more than he wanted. The truth is, Chatter was running for his life, and he knew it.
Mom, what does make fun of people?
I'll explain when I'm done.
Chapter 3.
No, we're still on 1. It's a terrible thing, a very terrible thing to have to run for your life. Peter Rabbit knows all about it. No, it's not. Peter Rabbit knows all about it. He has run for his life often. Sometimes it has been Reddy Fox behind him, sometimes Bowser the Hound, and once or twice the Old Man Coyote. Peter was known that on his long legs his life was depended, and more than once a terrible fear had filled his heart.
There are 2.
But Peter has also known that if he could reach the old stone wall or be safe, Old Briar Patch first, he would be safe, and oh goodness, I need to start over. But Peter has also known that if he could reach the old stone wall or the dear Old Briar Patch first, he would be safe, and he always has reached it. So when he's been running with this terrible fear in his heart, there has always been hope there too. But Chatter the Red Squirrel was running without hope. Yes, sir. There was nothing but fear, terrible fear in his heart, for he knew not where to go. To hollow cheer the holes in the old stone wall where he would be safe from anyone else, even Farmer Brown's boy, offered him no safety now. For the one who was following him with hunger in his anger-red eyes could go anywhere that he could go into any hole big enough for him to squeeze into. You see, it was Shadow the Weasel, from whom Chatter was running, and Shadow is so slim that he can slip in and out of places that even Chatter cannot get through. Chatter knew all this, and so, because it was of no use to run to his usual safe hiding places, he ran in just the other direction. He didn't know where he was going. He had just one thought: to run away. Guinevere, stop, as long as he could. Then don't put your fork down there. And then he had just one thought: to run and run as long as he could, and then, well, he would try to fight, though he knew it would be of no use. Oh dear, he sobbed as he ran out of the branch of a tree and leapt across to the next tree. I wish I had minded my own business. I wish I had kept my tongue still. Shadow the Weasel, I wouldn't have known where I was if I hadn't heard my voice. Oh dear me, what can I do? What can I do? Now, in his great fright, Chatter had run and jumped so hard that he was beginning to grow very tired.
Hey, Mom. Why is he sad?
Because he's being chased, and not in a good way. Presently, he found that he must make a very long jump to reach the next tree. He had often made as long a jump as this, and though thought nothing of it, but now he was so tired, and that distance looked twice as great as he really was. He didn't dare stop to run down the tree and scamper across. So he took a deep, long breath, ran swiftly along the branches, and leapt. His hands just touched the tip of the nearest branch of the other tree. He tried his very best to hold on, but he couldn't. Then down he fell. He spread himself out as flat as he could, and that saved him a little. But still, it was a dreadful fall, and when he landed, it seemed for just a minute as if all the breath was gone for his body. But it wasn't quite. In another minute, he was scrambling up the tree. Okay, that's chapter 1. We will read chapter 2 tomorrow.
Mom, what does
Okay.
what does I want the video. The video of breakfast.
All right, we're going to say goodbye.
Bye, bye, bye.
We need to sit down and finish your breakfast.